Have you ever forgotten your bike keys or got annoyed with your bike lock? So, what if you didn't need a key to use your bike lock? Right, you've seen that before. But what if you actually didn't have to do anything at all and your bike would still be safe? With ILockit, we created the world's first fully automatic bike lock that does exactly that. ILockit automatically unlocks your bike when you're in close proximity, so you can just get on it and ride. And once you leave your bike, ILockit makes sure it's safe. All of this is fully automatic, so you don't have to press any buttons or struggle with your bulky bike lock. With ILockit, you can worry less and enjoy more, because that's what bike riding should be about. ILockit is built with strong and durable materials and can be easily attached to most bikes and e-bikes. And if your smartphone runs out of battery, you can easily open ILockit with your custom click code. Also, if you don't want to take your smartphone with you, you can simply use the ILockit key fob instead. To give you a higher security, ILockit not only locks your bike, but with its integrated sensors, also sets off an alarm in case anybody tries to break it or tries to carry away your bike. So, you will receive a notification that someone is tampering with your bike, and the bike thief gets scared away. So you want to leave your bike for a long time? Simply add our additional cable to secure your bike with a fixed object. No need to carry an additional lock. Of course, all ILockit functions can be easily configured with the ILockit smartphone app. For example, you can change the proximity for locking and unlocking. The ILockit app also allows you to easily and securely share your bike with friends and family with just a couple of clicks. Sharing your bike has never been easier.
At Fuser, we live action sports, and we're obsessed with technology. But in the past, the two haven't worked well together. We're about to change that. The product we've created is called Mohawk. It's an action camera, communication system, navigation unit, black box, and emergency response system, all wrapped into one. You can capture high-res photos and HD videos with the press of a button on your wrist or handlebar-mounted remote. Your media syncs directly with your smartphone for easy viewing and sharing. If something really cool happens and you weren't recording, press 2 buttons to initiate a hot shot. It saves the last 15 seconds of action and pushes it to social media live in real time. You'll never miss a shot again. Our cloud-based push-to-talk comms allow up to 12 friends to chat with one another over any distance and using any Bluetooth headset. A world first. Mohawk is loaded with onboard sensors that allow it to do some really powerful things. It can record all sorts of information. How fast you go, what routes you take, your airtime, lean angle, and much more. It can also detect if you've been in a collision. The black box feature locks down the last 2 minutes of audio, video, and telemetry information, giving you a full record of what happened leading up to the incident. It sends text message and email alerts to your emergency contacts and provides them with your exact GPS location on an interactive map, as well as the local phone numbers for the 3 nearest EMS dispatchers.
My philosophy of life is, if I do something, I want to do it 100%. I always try to be a step ahead of the others in terms of nutrition, in terms of training. Every second counts. The equipment is crucial today, also the sunglasses.
In 1996, the Air Force approached us. We were 3 professors at Kent State University's Liquid Crystal Institute, and they asked us to see if we can create a technology that will allow a pilot or a soldier going into a building to adapt to the different environmental conditions as fast as they can. That means that in the dark state, it needs to be like sunglass, and in the clear state, as clear as possible. It took us about 17 years to create it, and we've invested close to $40 million to create this technology. It will allow a person to be able to control the amount of lights that hits them and when to hit them. I'm convinced that control will revolutionize the eyewear industry.
I had them on automatic mode and I said, this is not gonna work, huh? But I went to a darker place where I was about to grab my glasses and take them down. Instant, I had clear lenses. If you go for an easy ride, it's nice to play a little bit dark clear. In a race, it's not safe to take your hand off the bar. I would have it on automatic mode as soon as I leave the bus.
It's extraordinary that this piece of equipment, designed for the US Special Forces, is available for any demanding consumer, for any athlete, for anybody who wants to enhance performance. The product can be customized in different ways. For optimal fit, you can bend the sides and the nose pad. Second of all, you can also choose the color of the frame and the color of the lens.
You can take 200 cyclists and let them try this and they say, this is fucking fantastic.
I've always loved cycling, and when I did my first triathlon 4 years ago, I was immediately hooked. Like most people, I started out training and racing using my road bike. But after my first few races, I started looking for ways to go faster. I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on a brand new triathlon bike, so I tried to modify my road bike to get a faster aero position. But all the products I tried required me to completely abandon my normal road setup. I didn't want to have to choose either a road position or an aero position, and it turns out my friends felt the same way.
As mechanical engineers, we knew there had to be a better solution, not only for triathletes, but for anyone looking for a more comfortable alternative riding position. So we set out to design a system that would allow us to ride our road bikes, but switch back and forth on the fly between a road position and an aero position. After a ton of prototyping and testing, we're really excited to introduce the Switch Aero system. The system has two main parts: a set of quick-release aero bars that mount to your handlebar, and a dual-position seat post that lets you change your saddle position on the fly. The Switch Aero bars are different than any other clip-on aero bars. They have a unique quick-release mechanism that allows you to attach or remove the aero bars in seconds without using any tools. The aero bars mount securely and repeatedly, so you know they're in the exact same position every time you attach them. They're also incredibly adjustable, and we're offering a choice of 3 different extension shapes, so everyone will be able to find their optimal riding position.
The dual position seat post lets you switch your saddle between a normal road position and an aero position that's similar to the setup of a tri-bike. You can move the seat forward on the fly, letting you ride more comfortably and efficiently when using the aero bars. The seat post is also really adjustable, so you can dial in the perfect fit in both positions. The Switch Aero system gives you incredible versatility with a single bike. You get the speed and efficiency of a triathlon bike without giving up the climbing, maneuverability, and comfort of a road bike. If you're going out for a group ride or a local road race, you can take the aero bars off and ride a pure road bike. But if you're racing or training for a triathlon, put the aero bars back on. You can hammer the flats in the aero position and still spin up the climbs in the road position. The Switch Aero system gives you the flexibility to choose the best setup for every part of every ride.
As urban cyclists, we wanted to deal with the biggest problems of biking in cities, namely navigation and security. There are a couple of accessories that try to solve these issues, but there hasn't been any complete solution. Introducing Smart Halo. Smart Halo isn't just another bike accessory. In fact, it's not meant to be removed after each ride. It installs permanently on your handlebar and pairs with your smartphone to turn your bike into a smart bike and provide a biking experience like no other.
Smart Halo finds the quickest, safest routes and bike paths for you to make your ride a stress-free experience. Just input the destination in our app, tuck your phone safely in your pocket, and let Smart Halo take care of the rest. Our unique circular interface allows us to show every type of turn the city can offer. Also, our light patterns warn you in advance of an incoming turn, so you get plenty of time to plan your next move. As soon as you start riding, Smart Halo tracks your bike metrics, your time, distance, average speed, the calories you've burned, as well as your total elevation. Smart Halo is also equipped with a smart nightlight. It turns on automatically when it's dark and shuts off on its own when you're done riding. With the personal assistant feature, Smart Halo will notify you of incoming calls or text messages right on your handlebar.
It's built to resist the worst that Mother Nature can throw at it, be it rain, dirt, or snow. Smart Halo was also built to resist your bike's worst enemy, bike thieves. Assembled with a unique tamper-proof system, Smart Halo can only be unlocked with a special key provided with the product. But we went further than this. Smart Halo is also an integrated alarm system. When activated, anyone trying to steal your sweet ride will hear the angry roar of Smart Halo.
Smart Halo has been designed to be beautiful inside and out. There is no on-off button on Smart Halo. Its sophisticated sensors detect your presence. It only turns on when you are riding. When you're done, it shuts down by itself. All this leads to amazing battery life to keep going as long as you do. Under normal usage, Smart Halo will last around 3 weeks.
It's become obvious we need greener transportation methods. If bikes are to be legitimized, they need to be connected and smart and elegant. With Smart Halo, there's balance between sophistication and simplicity. You'll agree when you turn your bike into a smart bike.